thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick a card reading, and it's actually requested by one of the viewers, and so we're doing a reading on what's my future spouse like. Okay, so I'll try to be as specific as possible. So it's a future spouse. I just want to mention that sometimes our future spouse may not be exactly the way that we think our future spouse is going to be like. But it may match a lot of your requirements, hopefully. But this is just, a general reading, and just for entertainment if it doesn't like match completely. And it is a general reading. So if it doesn't fit, maybe you could pick a different pile, or just the message today in this video is not for you this time, or just your energy and that kind of things. And if it's matching your exes or something like that, and you do not want to be with them, it could just mean that you are attracted to that type of people. So your next one or your future spouse is still going to share similar qualities. And some people may even pick out piles that it matched themselves a lot. So maybe you would attract similar people that's like you, okay, into your life, which is kind of nice too. So this is just a little preface. If it doesn't match, just don't worry too much about it. I mean, I just wanted to also mention that usually my readings, the energy, I would say, lasts about a year maximum. Okay, so 6 months to a year maximum, just because that's your current energy and that kind of thing, and it's depending on what you're going through right now and all that stuff, how you're thinking, how you're behaving. And so then if if you don't meet this person in the next year or so, maybe you can check back, maybe I'll have another video, or you can check back this one, because I don't know if you would still remember which pile you picked. But anyways, just energy always shifts, so this is just based off of your current energy. All right, so 4 piles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not all of the messages will match. Just pick what resonate with you, and we will start with pile number 1. All of the timestamps are in the description box below. All right, okay. So for the tarot cards, we're not reading reversals today. It's about if you know your person already. And then over here, the lenormand and the rest of the cards are what they're their personalities and all that stuff. Okay, so let's take a look at the tarot cards first. We're not reading reversals today. So we got 4 of coins, Queen of Cups, and then we got 6 of coins. Okay, let me see. Do you know this person already? Did I mention For the tarot cards, what I asked is if you've met this person already, okay? If not, then when, where, how, and also a little bit of their characteristics as well. And the rest of them are just the personalities, okay? And traits and jobs and all that. So the coin cards in this particular deck is about Zeus and Danae. And then over here we have the cups, which is about Tristan and Isolde. So if you know their story, you will know, because this is going to be a long reading, so I won't go into their like love stories and stuff like that. But if you want to take a look at it, you can probably Google it, okay? So do you know this person? I feel like you don't know this person yet, but when you meet them, it will feel very fate-like, okay? Just the energy I get right now, I feel like you have not met this person yet. But when you do, you will feel like this is very fated, okay? Just because of the Tristan and Isolde, and then also like the Danae and Zeus story. If you are in a stable relationship right now, I think when you first met your person, because we are talking about the future spouse, right? So you will feel like you guys connected on like a deep soul level, okay? Or like just, I don't know if you connected that with, okay. Let me rephrase it. It would just feel very fate-like, okay? So the Danae and Zeus story is that, like the dad of Danae actually like locked her up, but then Zeus, got into her tower and, and impregnate her anyways, so like if things are meant to happen, it cannot be avoided, it feels like, okay? And then the Tristan and Isolde, it's a tragedy. It's she fell in love with Mark's, I think it's his son. No, it's not his actual son, but it's like his knight, okay? So, they had a little affair and everything, and then eventually King Mark's found out about it and that kind of thing. So just the stories, it's going to feel very fate-like, and then it's like you guys are meant to be, okay? So I don't feel like you've known this person yet, but when you meet them, you'll feel very fate-like, okay? And then we have a lot of coins and cups as well. So I think your person is going to feel very, very emotionally pretty like loving, okay? Queen of Cups. Your person is very, very loving, very, very emotionally stable. And Six of Coins and Four of Coins. Six of Coins is also about give and take, okay? So they know, they're not the kind that would just keep taking. They also know how to give as well, okay? They know the balance of things. And then Four of Coins, which is the complete opposite, which is like very controlling type of energy. It's like trying to hold on to everything. But I think once they get to know you, like once you guys meet, you guys would actually have a very balanced relationship. I think they might be a really controlling person from before, but as you guys get together and got to know each other more and more, you guys will have a really balanced, great give and take, okay? Emotionally also balanced relationship. And also you guys are not the kind like, when you are in love, you forget about like money and all that stuff. I think I don't think you have to worry about money. You're gonna have like stability in both like emotions and also financially, okay? So how some people, when they get together, they might be struggling with financial situation and that kind of things. But no, I think you guys will have like a really good, stable, secure foundation, like financially. And this will help you build an even stronger relationship, okay? And which is a great way to start off a marriage, right? because when you get married, it's not just about love, but it's also about security and commitment and money, financial stability as well. Okay, so let's take a look at your person's like more about this person. So we have the cloud, the man right in the middle, and then the garden. No, it's a crossroad. Okay, so this will because this is about your person's personality, right? So this will just represent your person. Okay, so what this person is like, your future spouse, even though it's a man, because it's a general reading, so don't worry about the gender. So it's just whoever you're interested in. This represent that person. Okay, so so your person you have the clouds and also crossroad. Okay, great. Your person is going to have is either they're always in like life situations where they have to make decisions, or they have a very hard time making decisions. Another thing I get from the cards is also that they have two sides. Okay, they're always in a dilemma. They're always trying to decide on something, and there's like the really bright and light happy side, and then the really gloomy and dark side. Okay, and then over here we have the crossroad, which is about like decisions and splitting things, and so like they'll feel like very two-sided sometimes, or they might have like double standards. Yeah, and sometimes, I know we got the Queen of Cups here, they should be emotionally stable, but they do still have this gloomy side to them. Okay, it's just that it doesn't happen as often, just because we have it over here in the Queen of Cups, that to support that they're a little bit more emotionally stable. But they do have, when they get really dark and gloomy, they're gonna get very dark and gloomy. Okay, I get this card, I get with the crossroad card, I get a really strong Gemini energy. Okay, so they might have a lot of like this kind of mood swing, maybe a little bit too. I know it doesn't sound like that great of a person, but they might have a little bit of that. Okay, but as you know, once they get out of it, they know how to like balance things. So they know when they are getting into that really dark, emotional, like heavy place, like they'll probably try to make it up to you afterwards. Yeah, I think they're trying very hard to control like their feelings and their emotions, and when they get really down and stuff like that. But then because this is, when two people are together, you don't want to always hide like your other side. So this person is going to show you everything. Okay, they're going to reveal the entire self. Sometimes we hide the really bad side of us. We always want to present the best side. This person, because it's your future spouse, and they will show their real self. So then when they do get this dark, gloomy thing, this is the Six of Coins, it's like kind of telling you that you should probably also accept them for who they are, like this unconditional love type of things, because they will also show that to you as well. They'll accept you for who you are. All right, let's take a look. We have the Sun, we have Scorpio, and then we have Mercury. All right, so I told you I feel really strong Gemini energy, right? I know no Gemini card showed up, but we have Mercury card. The guardian horoscope for Mercury is Gemini and Virgo. Okay, so your person is actually going to either have a Mercury in like a Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, or like a Scorpio Sun. Okay, but also, as we were mentioning, the guardian horoscope for Mercury is Gemini and Virgo, and the Sun is Leo, okay? So it will also have those energy as well, which is very interesting too, because we have the Sun and then we have the Scorpio. Scorpio is all about this mysterious, this mysterious energy, and they're very private, right? Very mystic, okay, that type of energy. And then we have the Sun, which is totally like this. Okay, so when they are happy, they're like bright and cheery and will like light your world up. And then they sometimes will get really gloomy and dark, okay, Scorpio energy. So it does have this, it does show this over here as well. Leo is very, very like leadership and as a leader, stable, which Queen of Cups over here. And then over here we have like the personality showing up over here a little bit more with the Scorpio energy. They're all about communication though. So like over here, give and take. I think they will communicate with you, and they know the importance of communication. And over here is like this crossroad, right? I feel like this two-way street where like you go there and then you come back like a communication thing. So I think this person will be very good, even though they're dark and they like to be mysterious, but they understand the importance of Mercury, of communication, because we do have Mercury, so they're very analytical as well, okay? But just when they get to this gloomy dark side, maybe you just want to leave them alone a little bit, and then they'll get back. I don't feel like they need people to comfort them, because they know how to deal with their own emotions and stuff like that. They don't take it out on other people, okay? So like you don't have to worry about like abuse or that kind of things. It's not like that. That like they know, and they know how to deal with themselves, so they won't take it out on other people. And when they come out of it, they're going to be back into this bright sunny side again, okay? So I feel like their dark and gloomy side, which is like this Gemini energy or the Scorpio energy, might be more like their moon sign or something like that as well. But on the outside, they're very bright and like cheery, so a lot more like fire sign type of things. And we do have the coins as well. So maybe their sun sign would be like they look like they're very stable, so they could be like this Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy on the outside, okay? But when you get to know them very, very well, then you'll start to see this gloomy, darker side of them, where they get a lot more analytical, and their gloomy side, moody side, okay? And that they only reveal it to the people who are really, really close to them. So I guess it's like, it's a good thing and bad thing, I guess. All right, let's see what your spouse's job is like. So we have practice, we have children, we have light and love, and then travel. All right, so I think your spouse is going to be traveling a lot, okay? They travel, they probably do things, they might do things that's, again, communication, and we have the laptop over here, so internet, networking stuff. So they have to talk to, network a lot with a lot of people. Their job might involve a lot of traveling, like worldwide traveling. I don't, because originally I was feeling, nope, I feel like it's a worldwide travel. It's not like a domestic thing. So again, we have the coins, right? So their business, it's like an international business, okay? So like they do make enough money. They understand the importance of money. And so they travel a lot. It's a worldwide traveling job, and they're always on the go. On their laptop a lot. They could be a writer too. too, okay? What else? Light and love. They're very, very loving. As we were saying, they still have this sun, right? This Leo energy. And so they're very loving. They're very, very loving. So they wouldn't take out their, if they get moody and stuff, they will not take that out on people, okay? They can heal themselves. They can deal with that themselves. You just have to give them a little bit of time, and then they'll be able to get better, okay? Emotionally stable Queen of Cups. Very, very, very loving energy, okay? And children, their job also might be dealing with children. Again, very loving type of energy. So they, if their job, if they're not like a pediatrician or something like that, you know, a doctor dealing with like children and stuff like that, they might do a lot of charity work, okay? They might do a lot of, like, on their free time, they might go like volunteer at like orphanage, or they might even adopt children. Like they don't mind doing that, okay? Over here we have practice. So something that they have to practice daily, like a skill that they need to practice daily. So they might also be an artist of some sort, okay? Artist as in like they draw or they play an instrument. I feel like it's an artist or like a musician or something like that. Maybe that's why they travel a lot, okay? So they travel to like sing for people or something like that, but also involving computer as well. So maybe this is more like their side job, okay, that they enjoy doing, but their main job involves a lot of traveling. And then also on maybe, you know, on like Sundays or like weekends or whenever they're free, they would do charity work and do a lot of like this Six of Coins, give and take, charity work. Very, very loving energy, I feel. Very loving energy. This is a very lovely person. Okay, let's take a look at some more cards and see what this person is like. We have the Pioneer. I think this was like this, because the Pioneer actually flipped when I did the cards. Okay, so the Pioneer is upright, Hermit, and this one is reversed. It's Mentor reversed, and then the Servant card. So there you go. See, they like to be of service to others, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Okay, so they love to be of service to others. Again, that's why I was picking up like this charity work that that they enjoy doing during their free time, or they could be just, you know, a children's doctor or something like that. Their job definitely involves some kind of like servicing other, okay? So this international business that they do could be also, you know, it's to better humankind or something like that, okay? And Pioneer, we have Pioneer over here. So they might even be, you know, an entrepreneur. So they have their own business, and it's like it's international business that they, you know, they created themselves. So they're like the CEO or something, okay? Maybe that's why we have a lot of coins, because Four of Coins in the traditional tarot card is this king holding on to 4 coins. And with king energy, I just keep feeling like they have this authority, okay? So they could be a CEO of some sort, okay? Have their own company, and that's like a major corporation or some sort, okay? And if they don't own that corporation, they would be in a very high position. Over here we have Pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before, okay? So I think they might even, you know, it just came into my mind. I just get the message that they might even be dealing with AI or something, okay? Like pioneering, which is like really popular right now. It's all about these robots, right? AI is like the next level of things. And so like computer technology involves with technology. Maybe that's what they're skilling at. Like they have to keep practicing. They have to keep bettering themselves, finding, you know, more, doing a lot of research and bettering the equipment, you know, putting together these robots and making the world a better place, okay? Hermit. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. Yep, I see. With this practice, I said artist. I even think, they might be an engineer of some kind, because, we're picking up that AI energy that maybe they create that, and that involves a lot of creativity as well. And the cups is all about, actually swords is more that, but we do have over here pioneer and creativity. So, and then we have Mercury over here, and that's all about like analyzing things, Virgo energy and Gemini energy, right? So a lot of like creativity things involving like, designing a robot that works, and that, that better. It's just like, I just get a lot of like this charity, trying to make the world a better place type of energy from this person, okay? And Hermit, seek solitude, which is what we were talking about. They have this dark and gloomy side, and when they do that, you just have to let them be, and let them be a little hermit for a little bit, and then they'll come back out and become this leader and this sunny person again, okay? And this hermit energy is more, I feel, more corresponds to the Scorpio energy right there, okay? And then over here we have mentor, but we have a mentor in reverse. So if it's upright, is about passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So having this reversed mentor, I feel like this person never feels like they're good enough, okay? So they always want to better themselves. They will always want to make themselves and achieve the next level of things. Maybe this is why we have the practice card, okay? So they're always polishing their skills. They're always trying to look to see how they can become a better person, better at their work, better for the world, better for you, okay, as your spouse. Just like they never think they're good enough to be like a teacher to others, even though they're super smart and they could be, but they prefer to be a student. They prefer to be of service to others, okay, instead of at this top level and telling other people what to do. They prefer to do it themselves, okay? Pioneers, they like to be involved in making things happen. They like seeing that, and which is very fiery energy, okay? Very, very fiery energy. So yeah, let me see what else I miss. So we have the career, and we have physical look. Let's see, physical looks. I think they're very mysterious. I mean, we talked about it already with the sun. They look very bright and sunny on the outside, but when you get to know them, they're very deep and analytical. They like to, explore like this mysterious realm of things. They could be a CEO, so they look a lot more mature. So they could children. They could be very playful once you get to know them as well, because they're very, very loving. But at first, when you get to know them, they're going to look like they're very stable. They're kind of serious, okay? Very CEO-like. I don't even know what that means, but, very just serious. I just keep getting that. They smart, feel you that they give off, okay? Let's see, when you will meet this person. I would say, okay, we have the Scorpio energy, the sun. This is like, sun is about, Leo, August-ish, okay? August, this is November-ish, and Mercury, which is like September, or Gemini, which is like June, okay? So let's see, August, September, November, or June. June would be, if you've seen this, again, this is depending on when you see this this video, because all my videos are timeless. And as I said in the very beginning, this is only about like, I would usually your energy always shifting, and my cards, I would always say, you know, after a year or so, like a lot of things have changed, so your energy might change as well. So this is about it, a 1 year max, I would say. So this is like, if you watch this when I upload this will be June of next year. Okay, this is, and then the rest of them that we talked about, August, September, November, that's coming up soon, if you have not met this person. Okay, let's see what else. That's all I see for pile number 1. And let me know how this resonates with you by leaving in the comment section. Oh, hold on a minute. We forgot this card. Pile number 1, your card says, only time will tell. Isn't that interesting? Because we talked about how I feel like for pile number 1, I don't think you have met this person yet. Okay, I think like for maybe like a very slight percentage of you, like 5% or something, you guys are in a relationship already. Okay, in a very loving energy. This person is very, very loving, and I think you have like, you feel loved by this person. Okay, they're very loving. But for the rest of you that have not met this person, it's telling you to give it a little bit more patience. Okay, only time will tell. And I think maybe that also just gave me another message. Is what only time will tell is that, again, we talked about how when you see this person at the very beginning, what they appear like and what they're really like when you get to know them is going to be very different. Okay, they're gonna be different, and only time will tell. That I think you will slowly fall in love with this person. It's not like this passionate, oh my god, love at first sight type of energy. Okay, it's like you slowly, as you get to know them, you get drawn more and more into them, especially if their sun is in Scorpio. Okay, they draw you in slowly. Before you know it, you're like, wow, I'm really attracted to this person. And this person might not even be like the best looking person, but as you get to know them more and more, they get better and better looking, just because of their personality. They have this crazy charisma that just draws you in. Okay, that's the energy I feel, and you're gonna feel very, very like attracted to them as time goes on, because they're just a very charismatic person, and you'll enjoy talking to them. They're very smart, very knowledgeable, very, very well traveled. Okay. All right, so now this is really what I see for pile number 1. So let me know how this resonates with you by leaving in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel and my video. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Pile number 2. All right, so the tarot cards are if you know this person already for pile number 2, and then the rest of the cards are personality, traits, and when, where, how, and all that stuff, okay? So let's take a look at your tarot cards. So we have, oh, we're not reading reversals today, so we have the Prince of Cups. We have Eight of Coins. And then we have number 12, Orpheus and Eurydice. It's about sacrifice. So for pile number 2, what I see is that Orpheus and Eurydice, if you know the story of their love story, Orpheus is a son of Apollo, and he actually went through, you know, quests and stuff like that to bring his wife back, okay? But I mean, he failed he failed his mission to bring the wife back. However, what it shows is that the sacrifice that he was making, he was willing to make, and the love for her, okay, that he was willing to go through all that quest to get her back. So for pile number 2, people, do you know this person yet? I somehow have a feeling that you do know this person, okay? I feel it's a 50-50%. Some of you guys might have known this person already, okay? And this person is willing to go to the world's end for you, okay? To the end of the world for you. Is willing to sacrifice anything for you. And not only that, this person is also very, very talented, okay? They're very loving. We have over here the Prince of Cups. This is Tristan, okay? The story is Tristan and Isolde. And it's like a forbidden love because she married this king, and he serves the king, okay? But she actually fell in love with Tristan instead of the actual king, because the actual king is super old, okay? So they have like secret affairs and that kind of things, and then they fell in love. Eventually, obviously, a tragedy. All of the love stories back in the days they all end in like tragically, okay? But the point is that this is a very, very loving relationship, meaning you guys, when you married, it's definitely for love, okay? So you know, some people married because they want to it's lust, or they want money, or they get something in return, or they just don't want to work. They want somebody to take care of them. They're scared to be alone, you know, all kinds of different reasons, right? But for pile number 2, people, if you guys get married, and it would be because you guys deeply love each other, okay? And then we have the Eight of Coins. This one, the love story is Danae and Zeus, and this one is more, the Danae and Zeus, what I get out of that is more like it's very fated, like, okay, because the father tried to lock her daughter up because of like horrible predictions of what's going to happen in the future when she gets married, but you know, Zeus got into the tower anyways, and you know, and she got pregnant and all that stuff, right? So it's like unavoidable type of things. So it's going to be, again, like unavoidable type of love. Obviously, when it's about future spouse, everything's unavoidable, right? But the Eight of Coins, traditionally, it's about, you know, being very skilled at doing things, okay? So look at this. This is like this person is fixing or making this coin, right? So it's right in the center of the cards. So I think for pile number 2, you and your person, you guys are willing to work together, making this relationship work, okay? And then we have the Sacrifice card. This is the Hangman, okay? I feel like if you guys are in a relationship right now, if you already know this person, this is the Hangman card. Hangman is also about, you know, things, seeing things from a different perspective, and it's also about stagnation as well, okay? So maybe if you guys know each other, there's a little bit of stagnation in your relationship at the moment, but I think everything's going to pick up because we do have the Eight of Coins. So one or both of you, I think both of you will probably be most like it, because if it's just one person working on the thing, the relationship doesn't work. So I think both of you are working to make the relationship work, okay? It is very tough though, because Prince of Cups, see, this is it's also because, you know, I just mentioned the story. It's also about third party situations right now, right, not right now, but the story is about that, right? Because the two people are in love, but they're forbidden because the woman is actually married to somebody else. So there is that forbidden but three party, you know, situation. So it's very tough, okay, for pile number 2. If you know this person already, I think you guys are going through a very tough situation at the moment. But I think you guys are willing to work through it together. It's a time of stagnation at the moment, it feels like, because we do have it at the end of the reading over here with the Hangman, right? So it probably feels a little bit stagnant, and things are probably not working out as well as you guys hoped it would be, because, you know, there's either a third party or something like that. So for pile number 2, if you have not met this person, so the other 50% of the people that have not met this person yet, I think your relationship is going to be slightly tougher, okay, just because of this like third party situation, especially for the men, I feel like, okay, especially, I mean, the men and the women, yeah, but at least you have the Tristan card, okay? So like you guys love each other. If you have the King card, then it's gonna be, you know, you know. All right, so sacrifice. I think your person is going to be very, very talented, because Orpheus is very talented, especially musically, okay? He was hoping to bring the wife back using his talent. So I think your person is very, very talented, you know, artistically, okay? And also very loving, loves the wife very, very much. So I think once you guys work past through this problem that you guys are facing right now, and this is for the people who are in the relationship with this person, okay, who know this person already, once you could work past this hardship at the moment, I think you guys will be, you know, very happy together, okay? Let's see what else about this person. We have the Clover, we have the Key, and then we have the Tower. Yep, we have the Key right in the middle. Definitely see so I have the Key right in the middle, so I definitely feel like what we were just talking about, there is a problem right now for pile number 2 if you know this person. If you do not know this person yet, when you guys get together, you guys are going to face some, you know, challenges. You guys have to, you know, work through some problems and finding the keys and answers to your problem, working on it together to resolve this problem together, okay? For right at this, we have the Tower, and so people who are in a relationship with this person right now, again, we have the Hangman, and then we have the Tower, which kind of corresponds with each other a little bit, because in a love reading, the Tower actually means that it's loneliness. It's kind of being put up in the Tower. That's that denying, you know, in Zeus story as well. She was put in the Tower, locked up, and feeling very lonely, you know, she doesn't get to go outside. So so it has that energy over here. And so if you guys are in a relationship right now, things are feeling a little stagnant. You guys are feeling, one or both of you are feeling a little lonely, you know, but you do have very deep, solid foundation, okay? If you look at the Tower, It's very big and tall and solid, okay? It's built out of stone. So the foundation is deep. So you guys probably don't have to worry about it. And we do have the clover. Everything's gonna work out itself, okay? And we do have the key. So the key and the clover together is just like you're gonna have a lot of luck solving this problem. So this problem that you're facing, you'll be able to solve it, okay? You will be able to solve it. For people who don't know each other, you will face some pretty big challenges, but you will be able to do it together and solve the problems together, okay? And luck is on your side. And this person, so now we're talking about the personality of this person. He or she is, he's a problem solver, or she is a problem solver. Okay, your person, your spouse, future spouse is a problem solver, and they usually feel really, really lucky. They can always find a way to resolve things. Okay, I feel like with this card, they might be kind of like, they actually like to be alone a lot of the times, okay? They like to keep to themselves. They're a little bit like a loner. It doesn't mean that they don't have any friends at all, but they prefer to be by themselves a lot of the times because they can think better. They like to problem solve. So they just need a lot of time alone to think through things and work on things themselves, okay? Yeah. But and though they also, if you look at this, they also have they hold the keys to your heart, okay? So what that means is that I feel like for pile number 2 of this that are watching right now, when you meet this person, okay, so for people who has not met this person yet, when you meet this person, you're gonna feel kind of lonely, and you closed your heart a lot, you've been closing your heart to people like for a long time, and this is the person that's going to open your heart up and walking into your world and like kind of rock your world a little bit, okay? But it's not like a smooth sailing relationship. There's problems that you guys have to go through, because we have the 8 of coins. Things that you're going to have to work on it, and it's going to take a lot of work. Relationship is never easy. All right, so this person holds the key to your heart, and they're lucky. I feel you're going to feel really lucky knowing this person as well, okay? All right, let's take a look at your star, the astrology stuff. All right, so we have Chiron. We have Chiron, we have Capricorn, we have the 11th house, and then we have Cancer. Nice. So Capricorn and Cancer, this is like the opposing energy, okay? They're at 180 degrees from each other. So they share a lot of similarities, but they also share a lot of like complete opposites, okay? So I feel like for pile number 2, that's what it feels like for you as well. When you meet this person, you feel very, very attracted to this person. You feel like you guys are so much alike, but at the same time, you guys are so different, okay? You're very alike, but you're also very, very, very different. And then we have the 11th house, which is guarded. The guardian horoscope or astrology is Aquarius, okay? Cancer, the guardian house is 4th house. This is the 10th house. So your person is going to be, we do have the 8 of coins over here, so they like to work, okay? Capricorn is all about working, all about they enjoy working, okay? They enjoy accumulating money and wealth. But at the same time, the 11th house is all about social, humanitarian things. So I think you're, again, your person, and then we have the Chiron. Chiron's all about healing energy, okay? So your person has, when you met this person, you guys are each other's healer, okay? You're going to heal each other. So there's things that you guys experienced in the past. That's why I feel like this is the key. They hold the keys to your heart, but you also hold the keys to their heart as well, okay? You guys will open each other up. When you met this person, I think both of you probably have experienced a lot of like trauma and like pain back in, previously. Maybe the third party situation is not currently, but before as well. Okay, you've experienced that as well. It could be like the current energy, or you've experienced many times like people cheated on you, or they've been cheated on, and that kind of things. Okay, so you guys close your heart because you just feel like the relationship is just way too hard, too much work, but you guys will hold each other, keys to each other's heart. You are going to heal each other. Okay, and then Cancer is a very, very family oriented energy. So family and career is very, very important to your person. I mean, relationship is also very important too, but family is even more important. Okay, so when you guys meet, or if you've known this person already, okay, it's not just, they're not just like trying to, like a one night stand or just playing around or something like that. They want to settle with you. Okay, so once they it's this very loving energy. Again, we talked about like when you guys met, and if you guys married, it's because of love. Okay, it's not because of anything else. But what they want to do is to provide you a very stable home, and with how you're going to achieve that is when you have financial stability as well. Okay, so you guys are going to heal each other, and you're gonna feel very, very safe with each other as well. Cancer is all about like security, emotional security, having a stable family. Okay, they want to build a stable family. Capricorn is very, very stable person as well, stable sign as well. Okay, so they they are going to provide you a lot of stability and commitment that you are looking for. Okay, and then the 11th house is the Aquarius, guarded by Aquarius, and it's about granting. Look at this. This is about granting, where Cosmo grants wishes, luck. What do we have? The Clover. It's all about wishes coming true, about being lucky. Okay, it's about humanitarian. So I think this person not only heals you, okay, but they also like to do a lot of charity work as well. Okay, that's what they do, maybe on their free time, or their job involves charity work. Okay, so your person might be a sun sign in Capricorn or sun sign in Cancer, but they can also have Capricorn in their 11th house, or Cancer in their 11th house, or they have Chiron in Capricorn or Chiron in Cancer. Okay, Chiron in Cancer is going to be this very super loving person. They're going to like think of things that you don't even think of, and they will like take care of you. Very, very gentlemanly, or very, very like loving energy for sure. If Chiron is in Capricorn, they might seem a little harsh, but that's the way they show healing. Okay, they do it a little bit in a harsher way, whereas Cancer is a very, very loving, healing energy. Okay, so they'll show it a little bit differently, but they're both very, very healing. All right, let's see what else we have. So career wise, let's see, we have Crystal. Oh my goodness, what do we say? Loving energy, spirit. Oh my gosh, spiritual, heart's desire, books, and builder. Yeah, you guys have 5 cards that fell out. Okay, so heart's desire, Clover, and then we have the wish granting. Okay, so I think, like I mentioned at the very beginning, you guys married because you love each other. You guys are each other's desire, the key to each other's heart. Okay, and then we talked about, loving charity work, spiritual teacher, Crystal. So you or your person, if they're not like a spiritual teacher or something like that, again, we have this Chiron as well. This is the 11th house in Chiron, and these are all like corresponds with each other. They all like resonate with each other. Okay, so they are into like crystals or spirituality, or they might not be religious, but they're definitely spiritual, okay? But they also are their job might not be this, but that's what they believe in, okay? They would do it on the side, and again, they would do charity work if they don't show it through like the spiritual like things, you know, they would do it just through like doing humanitarian things. Like they'll be involved in like, you know, saving the world, or with like PETA, or like environmentalists or something like that, you know, like those activists. But I think that's more things that they would do on the side. It's not their main job, okay? And I think their main job is something to do with, they might be a builder, okay? Like an architect builder. But they also, or they just like to build people up, okay? As in like, I was gonna say like psychologist, or like therapist or something like that, okay? Building people up, because, you know, healing people, building energy, not energy, building like healing energy, like making people feel better about themselves. But they could just, you know, they could also, they're holding on to this hammer. It's like they could be an architect, okay, dealing with houses, or maybe even sculptures, okay? They build sculptures, like an artist or something like that. Over here we have books. So they might also, they love to read books, or they like to do researches. They're very analytical as well. They can be, let's see, our author, a writer, okay? Or they just love to read books. They're just very knowledgeable, okay? Again, we have this 8 of coins. So whatever they do, they will do it with full force. They will like, just put all their effort in there and become very, very, very good at it, okay? I think builder, they're also very good with their hands. So any jobs relating to like, you know, hands type of thing. So they might be a really good like artist, as in drawer, designer, books author. Yep. What else do I see? They might even work in like a big corporation, okay? Very skilled at doing things. Or they, you know, as we were talking about, like humanitarian things, even though I picked it up as like they do it on the side, but it could also be their main job too. They just do like, you know, one of those organization, non-profit organizations, okay? They might work in there as well, okay? Yeah, let's see what else we have over here, and then we can talk about it. Okay, so we have storyteller, but it's reversed. We have the mentor again, oh my goodness, okay, but it's upright. We have the rebel, and then we have the teacher. All right, okay. But we have the teacher in reverse. That's very interesting. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. So we have it reverse, so it's more like a student type of thing. So maybe they're a forever student. They like to be a student, even though they're a mentor over here, you know, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. I think they like to do both, you know, because we do have over here the spiritual teacher. So maybe they like to be a mentor and a student, like spiritually. They like to pass on their wisdom, what they have learned, you know, spiritually, humanitarianly, okay? But at the same time, they are really humble, okay? They don't like to take credits to things. They like to give other people credits more than like taking the credits themselves, okay? This is very interesting because we have the books, and then we have the storyteller, but it's in reverse. The ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So maybe like this is like storyteller as in like telling stories verbally. They prefer to do it like written it down. So I even think like they might be like a script writer. So anything involving like writing things down. They might be a blogger. They might be maybe even filmmakers. Okay, they tell stories visually. Yeah, I feel like they're not very good at expressing themselves like vocally, okay? So like Capricorn is definitely not a very vocal type of person, but they do things through action more than just saying words, okay? Cancer is the same as well. I feel like they show their love through like their actions. They would do things like they'll think of really thoughtful things and then they will do those things. So maybe the storyteller is also about like they're more like action type of people than just like all about say things but they never do it, okay? But they would show their love through actions, kind of like this, the sacrifice. Like you can say I love you 100 times, but you don't, none of the things that you do matches, okay? But this person is, they might not say it, but they will do. So you might want to see, they might not tell you like the sweetest thing, but their action will warm you up, okay? Yeah. Like they do things to, they show their love through action. Over here we have a rebel. Challenges authority to affect social change. Rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Oh my gosh, this is like so interesting. And we have like spiritual teacher. And so like if things they don't serve, like they don't make you a better person, they will reject it. And then they say like over here, challenges the authority to make social change. That's exactly what this 11th house is talking about. Aquarius, they do things really rebelliously because they want to make things better. Aquarius is the guardian planet is what is it? Oh my gosh, not Neptune, Uranus, I think. Yeah, Uranus. And that's all about like destroying things and then rebuilding it, okay? Because you have to destroy things in order to build it back up and making it better, okay? So that's that builder energy as well. So this person is a little rebel, okay? They will do things very, very outside of the box. They may not look like they do that because Capricorn and Cancer, they look like they're like not the risk taker. They look like they're very, very stable. But look, this Orpheus and Eurydice like story, he also does something really crazy. He went into hell to try to bring like he asked around and he couldn't bring his wife back, so he finally went down to hell to bring the wife back, okay? So he bargained with death, okay, Hades. And I feel like that's very brave and very, very rebellious. So again, I think your person is also very brave type of person as well, okay? All right, so let's see, where would you meet this person? I would say somewhere in the nature, okay, somewhere that's like very green. I think this person is also very homey. Look, this is like a bedroom, okay? Not that you'll be in your bedroom when you meet them, but they do like to stay home a little bit, okay? They're a little hermit, I would have to say. They like to, so maybe like the library, okay? Somewhere that you can write things down. That's why like nature is also a place that they like to be, or somewhere by like the ocean, okay? Yes, ocean. Maybe even like canyons, okay? As far as months go, Capricorn and Aquarius, that would be like January, February-ish, maybe even December. Cancer, that would be, we just passed Cancer season, so that's June, July. So again, we talked about the energies of up to like a year or so. So this will be probably the maximum, okay, June, July of next year, that you should be able to meet this person if you have not met this person already. Okay, let's take a look at your final thing. It says new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. All right, so maybe, for the people who are in stagnation right now, because if you know this person already, I think there's a new beginning coming. Again, we talked about they have the keys. They're a problem solver. Okay, so I think the stagnation is about to come to an end, because we're gonna have a new beginning soon, and that new beginning might be coming up in around December-ish. Okay, so there's just a few more months that you have to wait. All right, and but people who have not met this person, I think you're gonna meet this person soon, okay? And you're gonna have this new beginning. Again, we talked about how you've been hurt before and you feel like you're all closed off. So now you're gonna start a new beginning with this person, and you're gonna feel like a brand new person when you meet this person, okay? And you're gonna be healed by this person, and you're gonna heal them as well. Isn't that nice? All right, so that's what I see for pile number 2. Let me know how this resonates with you, and by leaving in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel or my video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Pile number 3. The tarot cards are if you know this person already or not. If not, when, where, how, and all that stuff. And then also their characteristics. And then the rest of the cards over here are all about their personalities, okay, and traits. All right, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. So first of all, we have... Oh, we're not reading reversals today. This is the Princess of Staves. Brunhilde, and then we have the Ace of Staves. Wow, lots of Staves card. And then we have the Magician, Merlin and Vivian. That's my name. Okay. Do you know this person already? I actually feel like most likely you have not met this person. This is a completely new person. The reason being, we have the Ace of Staves and then we have the Magic. They're both being, number 1 in the deck. So it's a completely new energy. It's a new person coming into your life. Princess of Staves is also, because the next one is the Prince and then the Queen and the King. So this is also like a very new energy as well. Okay, so all of these are like new coming young energy, okay, like a new beginning, new start. So for pile number 3, most likely this person, your spouse, you have not met this person yet, okay? You have not met this person. And when you do meet this person, you're gonna feel like magic in the air. You're gonna feel lots of passion, okay? A lot of passion. Princess of Staves. The story of this one, Brunhilde, it's actually a musical, okay? So she was actually put to sleep, and then the bravest person who does not feel fear would actually be able to awaken her again, okay? So it's almost like that when I read this, it reminds me of the Sleeping Beauty story. Okay, so it's a little bit about that. So she's been put to sleep and then she's waiting to be saved. Okay, so but this is like a very young energy, full of force, full of life. Okay, and when she's back into like you know, being, you know, awakened and stuff like that, so she falls in love with the prince that saved her. So at first sight, you know, so this is like a love at first sight type of energy. Okay, this is like ones and ones. And Merlin and Vivian, he fell in love when he was really old, and he taught Vivian all of the magic, all of the things that he's ever known to her. But then she kind of betrayed him and then actually entrapped him using all of the magic that he taught her to trap him. And then so he kind of died for love. Okay, but he's never fallen in love before, and then he finally fell in love and then was willing to give everything to her. Okay, so that's like the kind of spouse that you'll meet, so that, you know, when you meet this person, they're willing to give you everything they've got. Okay, it's like the love at first sight. They've never met anybody like you before, and you've never met anyone like this person before. Lots of fiery energy. Ace of Staves, this is the same story as this Broomhilde. Okay, so this is just the beginning, like when he's going to search for this I think he was searching for something, like on a quest. Okay, so this is like the beginning of the quest. So this is like a completely new energy. This person is full of passion, super brave. Okay, your spouse, love at first sight. What else? All right, let's take a look at your other cards, and then we can come back to these. Okay, so we got the children, we have the book, and then we have the flower. Very nice card. All right, so we have the children, which is all about new beginnings, and that kind of corresponds with all the rest of the cards over here with the tarot cards. New beginning. The bouquet is like a gift, like what we were talking about. This is you, when you meet this person, you're gonna feel like this person is like a gift to you, coming, like it's like a completely new energy. You feel like freshened by this person coming into your life. This person feels like a gift to you. He or she's gonna come unexpectedly. Okay, just because we have the book right in the middle, they're gonna be really, really knowledgeable. You're gonna feel like they're like super smart, book smart. Over here is the book smart. Over here is, because we have the magician and then we have the Broomhilde. So she's very good at fighting. Okay, she's actually like a goddess of war or something, or like action type of thing. So she's like street smart type of thing, and so is the magician. I feel like it's like very street smart type. So he or she is not only book smart, but they are also very street smart. Okay, which is very rare, I think, because people are usually, if they're very street smart, they don't really like to study all that much. Okay, and then people who are like bookworms, that's all they know, and they can't really do like daily stuff. Okay, they're not very bright at those. They're only good at like memorizing books and researches and all that stuff. But I feel like this person is very, very well rounded. Okay, when you meet this person, it's a love at first sight. Yeah, and see, look, the girl is holding a bouquet of flower as well. Okay, so maybe this person, when you meet this person, it might even be at a flower shop. Okay, at a flower shop, or they could be somewhere like in the forest or something like that as well, where there's like a lot of flowers. Okay, somewhere in the nature where there's a lot of flowers. Could be even in libraries or something like that. Okay, because we have the book over here. They're very knowledgeable, and yeah. All right, so let's take a look at your, oh my goodness, I put this one back and it came out again. Number 2 got this one too. And I was just thinking how pile number 1 didn't get this card, but because I did the same reading in Chinese, and 3 of the piles, this card popped out. And I was like, maybe that's, it means that, you know, people who, like this future spouse energy, the spousal energy means like you guys heal each other. It's like it's like a healing energy. Okay, when you get married, it's like you want to be healed of something, or it heals you of something. Okay, so this is all about healing energy. Your person's has healing power. Okay, they make you feel very safe, because we also have the Mercury card, and then we have the 4th house. Okay, so this is all about stability. The guardian astrology is Cancer. Over here we have Mercury, which is Virgo, and Gemini is the guardian energy. Okay, so your person is going to be able to like heal you with his or her words, okay, and also they'll be able to provide you with a lot of like security. Especially they value like home life, home life a lot. So they'll give you a lot of like, they'll make you feel very secure, okay, and definitely a marriage material, your spouse. So a lot of like, and they're very good at communication. So over here, they're very analytical. We have the book right here, knowledgeable, and Mercury is also about communication. Okay, so like they're very good at communicating things, and they're very book smart, street smart, very good at communication. Okay, so they'll heal you with their words. Okay, all right, let's take a look at the job. Author, oh my gosh, and then we have the book and writing. Oh my god. Okay, this is crazy energy. Okay, and then we have leadership. This is so interesting. We don't have any signs. I mean, we do have like Virgo, Gemini, and Cancer. Like those are the guardian things. Let me see if I could pick out one more card that is a sign. Houses keep falling out. 2nd house, 1st house. 1st house is very like this leadership energy. Okay. Just want to see for the zodiac if we could. We have Neptune. 1st house again. Oh my gosh, 1st house really want to come out. This is okay, it keeps popping out. I'll put that up there, because that's all about, leadership. It's Aries energy. All right, I guess for pile number 3, you guys don't have a sign, a particular sign. So they could be any sign, but they have like the energy of Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini, and also Aries as well. Okay. Lots of fire signs, because we have over here the fire signs. Yep. While I'm talking, I'm still like shuffling and nothing came out. So, yep, nothing came out. All right, so I guess it's not meant to be. All right, so for pile number 3, your person, we have the author and the writer and the book and the Mercury. So definitely, I think your person is a writer, okay, of some sort, or maybe an editor. They work for like a publishing company or something like that. They might be like a travel writer, author, script writer, writing something. What else? I think that's their main job. It really is. And I think maybe through their writing, that's how they lead, okay? They lead with their words, they lead with their writing. So I think they might be very like popular writer, best-selling writer or something, okay? If not that, their blogs probably have a lot of views or a lot of subscribers. A lot of people, they influence a lot of people with their writing, okay? And they're very, very passionate about their writing as well. Yeah. I can't believe how like it just like corresponds within, like it doesn't even diversify that much. So for pile number 3, your thing is like very focused. All right, so let's take a look. You have the Seeker, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. That's like this Mercury analytical energy. And over here, the knowledge about books, finding things, research into things. That's the Seeker. And then we have over here Destroyer, but we have it in reverse. Releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. Preparing for a new life, okay? But it's reverse, so they're not very destructive. They like to build things up, okay? But they still have that, you know, new beginning. They build things up. They lead, they influence people through their writing. They're not like destructive, like action wise, but they could be destructive using their words, okay? Because it'll completely change people's perception of things, okay? Through their words. And then over here, Samaritan. Refines your capacity to help those who you would prefer to ignore. So yeah, they I think they usually they keep it to themselves a little bit, okay? But they do have this leadership, okay? So they would actually refine your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Samaritan, it just reminds me of like the good Samaritan, okay? So like usually they like to keep it to themselves, but they usually end up, you know, helping people. We do have this healing energy too. So I don't get as loving of an energy as like the pile number 2 and pile number 1 as much, okay? But I think they heal, they change, they influence, they ignite, okay? People using their words, okay? They communicate using their words, actually like verbally or with their like written words, okay? Just very, very book smart energy. And yeah, they're not like the charitable type of person, but when you meet with this person, they will provide you a lot of like, they can calm you with their words, and then they will provide you security and safety with, you know, this like home feeling, okay? But mainly they ignite and change and influence people through their words, okay, or communication. And they're constantly seeking for more truth and knowledge about things. And you'll feel like this person is like a little gift to you. When you meet this person, love at first sight. You might even be like a reader of theirs, okay? And then you're like, oh my God, what? You're that person? So it could be your favorite author or something. All right, so healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. This kind of corresponds with this healing power right here. But mainly, like I was saying, healing, they will heal people. They would influence change, do all that stuff through their words, okay, with their communication or their writing, that kind of things. They're very passionate, okay, but they might not look it sometimes, because they're so engrossed in like researching things and stuff like that. But they do have this like this Aries energy as well, and the leadership energy. So and lots of fire, as we were saying. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So that's like a really heavy energy coming out of pile number 3. And then a little bit of Cancer, Gemini, and Virgo. Okay, so yeah, leadership, we have 1. So many like new beginnings, and 1 energy, definitely like fiery Leo energy. You would look up to this person. That's how I feel. You look up to this person. You are a really awesome, probably super smart person already. This person probably seems a lot like you, but better. Like, you look up to this person. This person is like just a bit like a level higher than you. Okay, so you look up to them. You think like, wow, you think you guys are, so the people watching this video of this, you're watching this, you think you guys are like super smart and like great already, but this person is just that much more, just a little bit better than you, and then you feel like, oh my gosh, you admire them when you see them. Okay, love at first sight, definitely. Okay, so that's what I see for pile number 3. I didn't mention like the time and location. So I think like where, libraries or book places, I even feel like collaboration for some weird reason. Like, you might collaborate on some kind of a writing project. So it could be a co-worker of yours. Okay. Could be also your teacher, because of this magician, this Merlin and Vivian energy. Okay. And what else? Yeah. And if nature, if you want to meet this person, Mercury, this is, oh yeah, I remember this card. This is a casino. So you might even meet this person at a casino. Okay. You might meet this person at a casino. This is real estate, so some kind of a home, so maybe like a home party, something cozy, okay? Or maybe like you will get to know this person through friends and family, okay? Close friends and family, that's how you will meet this person. So maybe somebody like hooked you up with like their friends and family, that's how you get to know this person. What? Bathroom? Okay, I see. This is what we were talking about earlier, the mirroring. So that's why I said I feel like you and your person are very, very alike, but they're just slightly more like better than you. Like, you feel, so you admire them, you look up to them, you feel like, wow, like you're amazing. You're like, you're just like me. Okay, time. All right, we don't really have a timeline just because we don't have any of the zodiac signs, but I guess through just these like houses and stuff like that. So Cancer, that would be June, July, okay, of next year. This is Aries, that's like April, March, April-ish. May, June, September, okay, that's when you'll meet this person. And again, the energy, I would say, is up to a year or so. So if you have not met this person yet, try to seek for them within this year or so, because I really think energy changes. So if you haven't, once this 1 year passed, you might want to, reevaluate and see if your energy is still the same or, not. Okay. But, yeah, I think this is within a year that you'll meet this person. And then that's the timeline that we were talking about. Okay. So that's what I see for pile number 3. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel or my video. And don't forget to maybe want to share with me some of your experiences, or let me know if this resonates with you or not by leaving in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. not least, pile 4. The tarot cards are if you've met this person already or not, and then the rest of the cards are like character traits and of your future spouse, okay? And here, and then we'll talk about when, where, how, and all that stuff as well. So let's take a look at your tarot cards. We're not reading reversals today, so I'll flip them around. We have the 8 of Staves, which is 8 of Wands, and then we have Queen of Coins. This is Hera. And then we have 10 of Cups. Nice. Okay. Very nice cards. The Staves is all about, this is, 8 of Wands is about communication and all that stuff. But also this is, the story, okay, is the Brühilde and, I can't remember the guy's name. But it's actually a musical. But anyways, the point is of the story is that the guy is supposed to go. It's very similar to like Sleeping Beauty, okay? The story of Sleeping Beauty. So 8 of Staves, we have look at all of these like wands with like the doves and birds and that kind of thing. So it's about communication, okay? And things coming at full speed. And then over here we have Queen of Coins, and then it's represented by Hera, which is very, very interesting because this story is actually the Danae and Zeus. And as you know, Hera is actually the queen of Zeus, okay? So she is also in charge of, well, not in charge, but she's very well known, okay, for her jealousy, okay? And then over here we have 10 of Cups. This is all about happy family. And 10 of Cups, this is the story is actually Tristan and Isolde, or yeah, I think that's how you say her name. But it's actually it's like a three-party situation because Tristan and Isolde actually fell in love, but she's married to King Marx, okay? But she actually loves Tristan more. So it's like a little forbidden love. However, we have 10 of Cups is still about, you know, happy family, building a family together, okay? But the thing is over here is like, it gives me the feeling of like being trapped in this like place, because right here is the beach, and then over here is the mountain, and then the tree, and then that like they're trapped in this like tiny place. I mean, 10 of Cups is a great card, don't get me wrong, but the story is just a little sad. All right, so I think for pile number 4, your person, okay, so first of all, have you met this person yet or not? I feel like you have, okay? I feel like you have known this person already. Are you in a relationship with this person? There's that possibility, but definitely it's somebody that you've known already, okay, for pile number 4. And the reason I say it's most likely somebody that you know, I mean, of course, there's the possibility, because this is general reading, that there are people that's like, after hearing all of the things, it's like, no, I don't have this person in my life yet. But the reason I say it's somebody that you've known already is because we have the 8, we have the 10, and then the Queen of Coins. The Hera and Zeus is actually brothers and sisters, okay? So they got married. Yep. So it's not like a completely new energy, you know what I mean? So they've known each other already for a while. So it could be somebody that you think is just your best friends, or you treat them more like your brothers or sisters. I know it sounds a little sick, but I just mean like somebody who you're close with, and you never thought that they may have some feeling for you, but they do, okay? They do. And in this case, it's actually Zeus is the one that's like having all these feelings for all these different women, okay? Hera actually didn't want to, but she was kind of forced into it. So so she bargained her she's like, all right, if you want me to marry you, then I want to be the queen, and I wanted to have all the power that you have. So that's the story of Hera and Zeus. So and then 10 of Cups is all about happy family. So it doesn't feel like it's like a new, it's family. So it might be like a family friend. That's why, this is like people that I feel like for pile number 4 people, this is somebody that you know, not just like like recently know. I feel like this is somebody that you know for a long time, okay? A long time, like maybe a childhood friend, somebody that you grew up with together, okay? But I feel like it could be somebody that, you've known each other for a really long time, but you probably fell out of touch for a little bit, because 8 of Staves is about communication, and we have this over here in the past that I feel like maybe you guys have not communicated for a while, okay? So now you guys are picking up like communication. You guys started to talk to each other again, and so maybe back in the days you did not develop this feeling for this person, but now you kind of rekindle, like you're reunited with this person, and you talk to this person again, and maybe like some weird little things come up now, okay? So that's what I feel. But again, this is a general reading, so it could be somebody that you've never known before, and if that is the case, then you might meet this person through family friends, okay? Through people that like you're really super good friend, or like people that you've known for a long time, and that's how you'll meet your future spouse, okay? But 8 of Staves is also about internet, so it could also be somebody that you met online as well, okay? So it could be somebody that you met online, or through friends, longtime friends, okay? They hook you up with this person. That is for the people that has, after hearing everything and they don't think they have this person in their life, then that's how you will meet this person, okay? And I'll have a little bit more information about other ways of meeting this person if you have not met this person yet. But for pile number 4, most of you, I think you have met this person already, and this is like your childhood friend that you probably lost touch with, and then now you're talking to each other again. This person, I feel like they're a little they get jealous very easily, okay? But they are very powerful. They're very rich. Queen of Coins, very rich, very powerful. I mean, not like super rich, but like wealthy enough that, could support a family of 2 at least. Okay. They're very communicative. They like to talk. They're very speedy, okay? Although we have the Queen of Coins here, but we do have the 8 of Cups, 8 of Staves, so it's very super fast moving energy. So I think most of the time they're very fast at making moves, okay? But they do get very jealous. They get jealous very easily. And then over here, 10 of Cups. Very loving, okay? This tree, I feel like it's like a sakura tree, okay? For some reason, just like super pretty. I think this person might have traveled abroad. That's how you guys lost touch, or maybe you guys moved away from each other and then now you're coming back together. Okay, so this person maybe like traveled before, like abroad, and then now you guys are, you know, kind of reunite again. What else about this person? That's what I see over here. We'll take a look at these and then we'll come back and describe this person more. Okay, we have the letter, which is that it's the same energy as this Eight of Staves, and then we have the bear and the heart. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These 3 Lenormand cards corresponds with these 3 tarot cards. The loving energy, like a heart, the loving energy. Over here is the bear, which is all about motherhood as well, and that's like this Queen of Coins, like this motherly look, motherly feeling of things. Could be overwhelming as well because it's a bear. It could also mean it's overwhelmingly motherly. Okay, so this, it's, you know, what we were talking about, this person get jealous very easily. Sometimes they might feel a little bit overwhelmingly loving. Okay, they just like, they're super attracted to you. They like love you. Okay, this is like big love. Okay, they're really in love with you. They are very communicative. We have the letter over here as well, so they're very, very communicative, because we have the bear, which also means big. So they might be, maybe they might be a little loud. Okay, like when they speak, I don't want to say obnoxious, but they could be, because we have the bear. But they will profess their love to you. They're not very shy from doing that. Okay, they're very good, because we do have the 10 of Cups and 8 of Staves here, which is the same kind of energy of these 2 cards. So a love letter, I think you will get like a lot of love letters from this person. If not, it's like love poems, loving writings or some sort. Okay, loving texts nowadays, because, you know, we're in modern day, so they might not write, they will text. But they are very protective, okay, of you. Queen of Coins is kind of like that. They're very protective of like their own thing. That's why she gets jealous all the time, Hera, right? She gets jealous like when people like kind of go into her property, like meaning like she has to, she gets a little competitive, especially when it involves Zeus, the you know, the love of her life. She gets very competitive, very jealous, very protective, and then she gets revengeful as well. Okay, so this is like that, this bear energy as well. Okay, so very so the love sometimes can feel a little bit too overwhelming. Okay, but definitely it's out of love. Everything they do, they would say it's out of love. Okay, but it could be feeling a little bit like, oh my gosh, suffocating sometimes. Okay. Okay, all right, let's see what else. Okay. We have Taurus, we have Jupiter, and we have the 10th house. How interesting. Jupiter is the other name for Zeus. And we have Jupiter and we have Hera. You know what? You guys are meant to be. All right. Okay, Jupiter. Jupiter is guarded by Sagittarius. Okay, so there's Sagittarius energy. The 10th house is Capricorn energy. And then we have the Taurus. Okay. Or your person might also have Jupiter in Taurus or Taurus in the 10th house. Taurus in 10th house is almost similar to having Capricorn 10th house, except Capricorn 10th house, they just love to work. They like to work. They're born to work. Whereas Taurus falling into the 10th house, I would say that they work because of money, okay? They like having accumulation of money. It's all about money. Queen of Coins, okay? They need to feel, not only they need like security, okay? But their security is provided through money, okay? They need their spouse to be fully committed to them, because Hera gets very jealous, okay? But money is very, very, very important to this person of yours, okay? The spouse. What else? They might also have Jupiter in the 10th house, and that means they get very, very lucky when they work, okay? They, they might have a lot of luck when they find work. Because the reason I was pausing over here a little bit before I show the astrology card is because the bear could also mean big boss, okay? So I feel like this person of yours might also own their own company. With Jupiter in 10th house, if not, they have a very high position in the company, okay? If they don't own their own company, they have a pretty good position. Like social status wise, they're pretty up high, okay, up there. This is also about social status too, the 10th house. So Jupiter in 10th house means that they get notified, they get noticed very easily, they have good status socially, they just feel very, very lucky in like money and work, okay? Financial and career wise, they get very lucky. All right, let's take a look at what the kind of careers your person have. We have protected, and then we have school, we have yoga, and we have trust. Okay, this person trust themselves a lot, okay? They're very confident, I would say. They're very confident. Jupiter, confidence. Hera is also very confident of herself as well. Despite all the competition she gets, she never once doubted herself, okay? So very, very confident person, okay? Jupiter is also like Zeus, so confidence. It even says right here, your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck, okay? So very confident. Your spouse is very confident person. They trust themselves, they believe in themselves, and they are very lucky. So like obviously every time they do something, that when they put their full heart into it, okay, they get what they want and they will achieve it. That's why they never doubted themselves. If they want something, they would go and get it. They will get it too. And then over here, school. So this person is very well schooled, okay? They're very I don't feel like they have like PhDs or anything, like books that super book smart, but they're very well educated, okay? Like MBA or something. For some reason I just hear that, maybe because of money, okay? They might even have like an MBA degree, okay, a business degree, and they do like to keep going back to school to perfect their skills, okay? The continuing education, that kind of thing. I do feel like this person would do that, okay? And I think maybe on their free time they might do a little yoga or something, okay? Exercise. Yeah. I don't know, for some reason, for body type, I also feel like they feel like very bear like, okay? That's for guys. For girls, they would be very like athletic, I feel, okay? They would be very athletic, very good looking, because we have Hera right here, okay? So if your spouse is a female, then she would be very good looking, okay? She's very confident, very beautiful. And for guys, they're not the scrawny type. They would be like very manly, okay? Even if they do yoga, they're the manly type, okay? All right, so protected. That's what, oh yeah, we talked about this, like Queen of Coins, very protected over her things, okay? Like she very protective. Oh, the bear as well, like very protective over things that she considers hers, or like her family, her friends, that kind of things, okay? Over here we have protected. So it could also be jobs, because this is a career, so jobs related to protecting things. So maybe like police, firemen, army, military, government, okay? What else is... I don't feel like... No, not doctor as much. I feel this person, because look, this person holds like a you know, like a weapon. So they're very like skilled at, like they know martial arts or something, okay? Security, some sort of a... I don't want to say security guard because feel like... I guess security guard, but just a little bit higher than just a security guard. But they could be like, you know, working as a security guard or some sort, okay? Like definitely like protecting something, okay? A bodyguard or something like that, okay? Yeah, they use their whole body for their work. All right, let's take a look at this one. Oh my gosh, we have storyteller again. We have child, eternal, and then we have the beggar. Okay, so over here it's ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. We have child, internal, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. And then over here we have beggar, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authorities of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. This is kind of interesting. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. I feel like that's like this protected energy, isn't it? It's like you know, they need to protect what's theirs. I know beggar, it doesn't, you know what? Maybe that's why we have the Taurus and the coins. So like they're very protective over their money, okay? That's how they get this sense of security. Remember we talked about it earlier. So that's like that physical survival. Like money is super important to your person for, okay? And then they do get very lucky at like, you know, they would do like financial planning. They might not seem that kind of person, but maybe once you get to know them and they trust you enough, they might share with you like their bank accounts and stuff like that. But I feel like they might be a little bit secretive, okay, in regards to how much money they have. So they might not seem like they're like the rich kind, but they do have a lot of money because that's how they feel secure about themselves, okay, and their surrounding. Child, internal, so they try to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Remember we talked about this protected. That's what I get from this card, is that they might also look really young because we talked about how this person is very manly and very beautiful, okay, very confident. So they might have like a really young looking face, even though they might they might be older in age or something like that. So they might look young, like facial wise, like face wise, but they might also be really young with their body because, you know, I said that they do martial arts or something like that, or even yoga. You know, people who do yoga and like they do martial arts, who they practice every day, they are very, very flexible and very like body wise is like young, I would say, okay? Just, yeah. So that they upkeep their body, I would say, okay? That's something that they care a lot about. If it's not like facial wise, it's like their body, physical shape. They like to keep in shape, no matter how old they are. They would always seem like 10 or 20 years younger, facial wise or body wise, or both, okay? And over here, storyteller. I think with all of their life experience, again, we talked about like this person probably traveled quite a few places. They might even like studied abroad before, so they have like stories to tell, okay? They have like a rich life story. And then over here we have, especially if they're like a policeman or like a fireman, something that's to do with like protecting other people, I think they have a lot of stories, okay? They are like a little deep well that you can just keep digging, and they have like a lot of things that they can share. And maybe that's why we have this like the letter in this Eight of Staves. They like to talk. They talk. They communicate. They talk. They share. They have a lot of stories to share with you or people. I don't think they're like the shy kind of people, okay? Even though they have Taurus, they might have Taurus, they might be Taurus, like sun sign in Taurus, but they could also just, I have a feeling that they have like, they could be a fire sign, okay? In their sun sign, because they might seem like very talkative, even Gemini, okay? In energy, yeah. Very strong Gemini energy, Sagittarius energy, because we have the Jupiter. Strong Jupiter, Taurus energy, and Gemini energy, okay? Yep, that's what I see. Oh, and we talked about how, where and when we'll meet this person. This is just like, you know, if you go out on the streets, this is just like a regular street. So just like go out if you are the type of person that stays at home all the time. Again, we talked about how this, if you don't know this person, it might be connected through like a long time friend or like friends and family, okay? Internet possibly as well. Nature. Just seeing this and like, because I saw money, so maybe at a bank, okay? I was gonna say police station or something, but that's like, who would go to police station very often? That's just weird. All right. Yep, that's what I see for pile number 4. Oh yeah, one more thing, timeline. Taurus, that would be April or May. The 10th house is Capricorn, so that would, no, yeah, Capricorn, so January, December-ish, okay. Sagittarius, that would be November, December. So like November, December, January, and then maybe April of next year, you'll be able to meet this person. This is if you seen this video when I upload it. If not, then it's whenever within that the next year, around those months that I just mentioned. Usually, again, I'll just say it one more time that I think my cards, like the energy lasts about like a year at the most, 6 months to a year or so, just because I think when you do certain things change, your energy changes and stuff like that. So, you know, if you have not met this person within like the next year or so, your energy might have shifted already, okay? So maybe you would have to do another pick a card reading or some sort, okay? So I just remember we have one more card that we have to take a look at. This is, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So it's talking about things happen for a reason, okay? So again, we talked about this could be somebody that it's just your long-time childhood friend, and back in the days, you guys are just friends, and maybe you guys disconnected, and now you guys reconnected again, and now you guys, you know, fall for each other because this person seems like a pretty good person, right? And yeah, so I just think this is just telling you things happen for a reason. And if you've experienced some like hardship before or heartbreaks and stuff like that, well, a blessing will soon be revealed. And I mean, we're talking about at the earliest like November-ish, so it's coming up pretty soon, just within the next 3 months or so. So if you know, we're talking about if you watch this when I upload this video. So yeah, I hope you will meet this person soon, if you haven't yet already. And if you have this person in your life, this person seems like a great person. Obviously, it's somebody you're gonna marry, right? All right, so let me know how this resonates with you by leaving in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel and or my video. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.